Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Brooke Waldorf. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another themed pick a card tarot reading. So today, as you can tell, we are going to be doing a reading themed to K-pop demon hunters because I, like everybody else, am obsessed. And my friend told me to do this, so I did it. But anyway, the reading for today is a bit of a mystery. How fitting. And the question is, what area of your life is about to get a big, unexpected change? So this is a big, unexpected, positive change in your life. And you'll notice each group has an envelope. And I have written down on 3 pieces of paper. One says love, one says career, and one says everything. I then folded them, shuffled them, put them into the envelopes. I don't know which group, well, I do now because I've filmed the reading already, but I did not know which one went with each group. So it's a total mystery to me. It's a mystery to you. So which area of life are you going to get? I don't know. Let's find out. So for today's reading, as always, it is a general reading. Have fun with it. Use your intuition to choose whichever group or groups you are feeling particularly drawn to. The timestamps are in the description. You can always watch more than one group. Spoiler alert, 2 of the groups kind of mirrored each other a little bit, so you'll see, maybe, possibly. But anyway, if you're interested in getting a private reading with me, you can do so through my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description. As always, my Instagram is also down there if you'd like to follow me there. But let's go ahead and get you a close-up of each group. So for group 1, we've got Jinu. Group 2 is Mystery. And our final group, group 3, is Baby. Now, if you need a moment, feel free to pause the video, but we are going to go ahead and dive right in with group 1, Jinu. Okay, if you chose group 1, which is Jinu's group, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. And we are going to start with what area of your life is going to get a major unexpected upgrade. So this is a positive change coming to an area of your life. So let's see what we got. All right, group 1, all right, you got everything. Okay, well, we're starting off with a bang. So let's see what we've got. Group 1, everything is about to change. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and dive right in. So what does group 1 need to know about this positive change coming in? Everything is changing. Ooh. Okay, judgment. Yeah, I mean, judgment is all about like your higher calling, your higher purpose, your higher self. It's rebirth, phoenix rising. It's like that energy of waking up to who you're meant to be. And it usually shows up after a long, difficult journey of growth and healing and lessons and not a lot of fun. And so I feel like you've been doing this all on your own. 7 of Swords can talk about like things that are hidden. It can be that kind of like sneaky energy, but for me, what I'm feeling for you guys is justice. The scales are balancing. I feel like you've been through a lot, right? I feel like you've kept a lot of it to yourself. I feel like a lot of you have felt very alone, very isolated. Like even if you have, friends and family and coworkers and whatever, even if you have people in your life that you love and that you can talk to, like even with that, I feel like you've still on some level felt like you're carrying something all on your own because this is huge. I mean, this is directly tied to your life's purpose. I feel like I feel like for you guys, you're going through a major upgrade and it's never easy, right? It's like, what's that thing? It's like, diamonds are created under pressure. It's like going through like the death to get to the rebirth is never a quick or pleasant experience, but going through adversity, learning lessons, going through hard times is what makes you stronger, is what makes you more confident, et cetera, et cetera. And anyway, I feel like you've been holding a lot of this in. Also, what just popped into my head, I'm not saying anyone's winning the lottery. I don't know that. But what just popped into my head with that 7 of Swords too is that I feel like something so huge is going to happen for you that you're like not going to tell anyone. You know, like when people win like the big, I literally just saw a post on Instagram. This guy had like a smiley face emoji mask on because he won like a huge, I don't know, like $120 million lottery or something like that. And he like wore it to like hide his face from his family. And like that's the feeling I'm getting, is I'm feeling like something so huge is going to happen for you guys that like, I don't know that it's going to be like secret forever necessarily, but it's giving that same kind of feeling of like, oh, I just won $100 million. I'm changing my phone number. I'm changing my name. I'm telling no one. Like, it's giving me that kind of feeling. But let's get some more cards. Ooh, this is getting exciting. Okay. All right. So everything changing for, yeah. It's so funny because when I was talking about how I feel like, yes. Okay. Sorry. When I was talking about how I feel like you've gone through a lot of this pretty much alone, or you felt very alone, you felt very isolated, the Hermit was in my head. And I was like, I'm going to be not shocked at all if we get the Hermit. And there she is. And then the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, 2 nines. Nines represent completion. They represent the end of a lesson, a cycle, and completing that. The Nine of Wands is also wounded warrior. You've been through it, but you're healing. And this is also a reminder to take time for yourself. Your dreams are coming true. You don't need to pressure them or rush them into coming true. Judgment is all about alignment. So I feel like if you're wondering, how the hell do I get out of this? I have been in this for so long. I'm over this. I just want something good to happen. If that's how you're feeling, your answer is alignment. Like, that's it. Which it's my favorite saying is that I always use. It's simple, but it's not easy. There's a difference between simple and easy, right? So it's simple. All you have to do is be in alignment. Be your authentic self. Be in alignment. But that's not simple. I'm sorry. It is simple. It's not easy. But you're there. You're on the verge. I feel like we had I don't know why I felt compelled to do that, but look, the star, this is literally everything. The star is serendipity, wish fulfillment, again, higher calling, your higher purpose, the stars aligning, fate. It's on the horizon. It's like right under this. You need to rest, I feel like. You need to rest. You need to take a step back. You need to let the healing happen in the background. I don't feel like you're in that like active stage of healing anymore, right? You're not like triaging yourself, right? I feel like you're in the like let it marinate in the background kind of phase. Ooh, okay. Let's see what else we've got going on here. So everything is changing for group 1. What do you need to know? Okay, we'll take both. Nine of Wands still at the bottom. So again, just that reminder of right now is the time to take a step back. Right now is the time to heal. You don't need to rush anything. You don't need to force anything, which goes perfectly with strength. Hello, Leo energy during Leo season, during this Lionsgate portal. Leo, I'm a Leo moon. I identify more with my moon sign than I do my sun and rising because they're the same sign. I'm very much, I was just gonna say, I'm also very much a Scorpio, which is my sun and rising, but I identify with the Leo energy. And I always feel like I come to life in Leo season. And I feel like this is a timeless reading, but as I'm filming this, as I'm posting this, we're in the Lionsgate portal. We are in Leo season. This is the time to manifest. If you have Instagram, I assume she's on TikTok too. I don't have TikTok. May Like the Month is my absolute favorite astrology person. She's been talking a lot about this. Maybe go check her out. I love her. She's amazing. But anyway, the Strength card is all about like quiet strength, right? This is feminine strength. This is not brute force. This is not the masculine energy of like, go do shit and get it done. And like, this is that energy of quiet, feminine, receptive, perseverance, patience, confidence, vulnerability. It's very possible that you're going to, in some way, shape, or form, be in the spotlight. Leo energy is all about the spotlight. Everything's changing for you. You're coming out of hermit mode. I feel like you're coming out of hermit mode and you're coming... I know we got the Strength card and not the Sun card, but I'm kind of getting that other Leo card, the Sun kind of energy. Kind of stepping into the spotlight. Again, with that 7 of Swords of like keeping things private, keeping things to yourself, like not wanting to announce it to everyone right away because it's like... you don't want the people come out of the woodworks that are the sneaky people. You know, you don't want the people that want to use you. You don't want people that you can't trust. You don't want, and you want to enjoy it. I feel like too. It's like, again, I feel like you've been through so much, like you deserve to enjoy this when it happens. But look at your energy. We've got Scorpio, we've got Virgo, we've got Leo energy. So a little water, a little earth, a little fire. And I definitely feel, I always think of Scorpio as like the fiery water sign. I feel like Scorpio is like, I don't know why, what just popped into my head is like when you light a shot on fire. That's like the water and the fire of Scorpio. So you've got a lot of like fiery energy. I feel like that kind of Virgo, practical, hermit mode, that's where you've been for a long time and you're emerging out of that cocoon. Again, these are cards of death and rebirth. Death is all about something ending so that new things can begin. I feel like like I said, I feel like you've been in a very long process of people exiting your life, situations exiting your life, things changing, things ending. And it's been painful and it's been difficult and it's been taking a really long time, but you're on that verge of everything changing when you least expect it. And again, your advice is essentially surrender. Let the healing happen in the background. You don't have to like actively heal. Just let it happen. And surrender. Okay, let's get you some oracles. Let's see what else we've got going on. I will pull some romantic oracles as well since we are, you know, everything is changing. If you're not interested in love, that's fine. But, you know, you can take those to mean friendships or work relationships or whatever. Woo! Okay. Number 17, the Fates. I love her. I love this card. So remember how we saw the star at the bottom of the deck there a second ago? And I said that that's all about, you know, like the stars aligning and fate, you know, remember that? Well, here she is. I had a lucid dream the other night where part of the dream was I floated out of my room and like the ceiling like disintegrated and it turned into like the night sky with all the stars. And then all of a sudden it was like this whoosh and I was outside and there was clouds everywhere and literally You Can Fly from Peter Pan started playing. And so this just gave me like Tinkerbell vibes with her wings and the stars and the fate vibes, faith, trust, and pixie dust. You know, like I just feel like that song could have, that song or that movie or Tinkerbell in general or any of that could have some sort of meaning for you personally. But yeah, I just feel like the You Can Fly is judgment. Judgment is that energy of like, you can fly. It's the butterfly leaving the cocoon, you know, it's the, again, being reborn. I just feel like you're on that verge of feeling like yourself again, or for some of you, possibly feeling like yourself for the first time. Okay, let's see. And okay, this just popped into my head too. Some of you might be feeling like it's like I'm wasting my life away. It's like I've been in this cocoon for a year, for 3 years, for 5 years, whatever. And it's like there's this feeling of like I'm wasting my life away. Everything is divinely orchestrated. Everything is written in the stars. I'm a big believer in fate and destiny. And I feel like everything is kind of preordained to a degree. Of course, we have free will. We can take longer or learn a lesson quicker, you know, but overall, if that's been popping into your head, like, have I been wasting my life? Like, no, you've been becoming. You've been in the cocoon. Sometimes it takes people longer than others because maybe you have generational curses that run deeper than most people, or childhood trauma that runs deeper than most people. But, oh, okay. All right. A little on the nose here, but number 13, rebirth, shedding the chrysalis, taking risks. It's time to leave the old behind and look at all the butterflies, the shedding of the chrysalis, like this number 13, death and rebirth. Come on. This couldn't have been more perfect. You're about to bloom. You're about to exit the cocoon. You're about to feel beautiful, amazing, handsome, you know, charismatic, fantastic. You're about to feel like a breath of fresh air. Oh, I'm just looking at this card. The taking risks is really standing out to me too. You don't necessarily have any cards of risk taking, but for some reason this is standing out to me. It's kind of like Knight of Wands energy. So if you have an opportunity to take a risk, like putting yourself out there, you know, applying to something, social media, going to an event, whatever, you know, if there is an opportunity for you to take a risk, like trust your gut, but it might be a good idea. Okay. All right, group one. What else do you need to know about everything changing? Take a breath. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have Moonstruck. Take a breath. Perfect. Again, that Nine of Wands keeps kind of coming back to haunt you, because I feel like you've been in hustle mode for so long that you're like, no, I can't take a breath. Like, I need to fix my problems. I need to make my dreams come true. Like, I can't take a breath. It's like, no, like the hustling served a purpose, but now you need to balance those scales. Now you need to take that breath, take that step back, let things unfold. Again, remember, you've got that feminine energy here, all about receptivity, all about let it unfold. Okay, let's do romantic. Let's do like a couple romantic cards, and then we'll get you your song, your Demon Hunter song. Stick around for that. And then I'll get you an angel number card too, which also has a song on it. So not from Demon Hunters, but we'll do that. Okay, group one, romantic messages. What is changing in your love life? What do you need to know about your love life? Group one, worth waiting for. Ooh, okay. Let me get one more. Let's see. Oh my God. Okay, group one. What is going on in your love life? What is changing? Unseen. Okay. I still have You Can Fly playing in my head, by the way. Like, it won't go away. So I really feel like that is for your group. Also, her hair clips kind of look like butterflies and hers are stars. So that just kind of caught my attention. I don't know that they're probably flowers, but it looks like butterflies. Anyway, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and unseen love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. Okay, well, here's what I'm getting from this. Number one, for those of you where love is important for you, and this is part of your higher because for some of us, your soulmate, your connection, that is part of your higher purpose. So for some of you guys, absolutely, being with your soulmate, your true love, you know, the person that you're destined to be with, this is part of your soul's journey. And divine timing is at work in your love life. So what does divine timing mean? Divine timing is not like a date that's set in stone, right? Divine timing is based on energy. It's based on your healing journey. It's based on you emerging from that cocoon. Once you emerge from that cocoon, and you'll know, trust me, I've had those judgment moments where I've woken up in like a whole, it's like you quantum leap overnight. You're in a whole new reality. You can just feel it the second you open your eyes. I've experienced it. It's real. It happens. When it happens, your person's going to waltz right into your life. Like, possibly that same exact day. Like, it just feels like once you're aligned, like, done. Everything's just going to fall into place. Now, unseen. What this is making me feel like, honestly, I'm not taking this message. What I'm getting is more like Eight of Swords vibes, because the mask, right? So on the Eight of Swords, she has a blindfold, and she's like in that like prison of the swords, you know? But it's a self-induced prison. All she has to do is take the blindfold off and she can walk right out. Notice how she has a mask on, but the mask isn't covering her eyes, but her eyes are closed. All she has to do is open her eyes and the fog will lift. So I feel like what that's talking about is, again, when it comes to especially your love life, your romantic life, true love, all of that, there's something that you've had to face recently. This could be, you know, childhood trauma, mother wounds, father wounds, a previous relationship, you know, trust issues, abandonment issues, childhood trauma, et cetera, et cetera. I feel like you've had to face something once and for all. I feel like it's like been in your subconscious of like, I know I need to like deal with this. I know this is important, but like you weren't ready. You're ready now. And I feel like it's time. If you haven't already done it, so I feel like some of you absolutely already have, but if you haven't done it, face that final demon. Look that final demon. Hey, demon hunters. Look that final demon in the face, sit with it, and release it. And so it can release the power that it has held over you. Very interesting. Okay, yes, I was going to do an angel number card. I almost forgot. And then we'll get your Demon Hunters song. So group one, your angel. No, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I know which one that is. Well, it flew right out. Are you ready? 1313. Transformation, intuition, positive change, manifest through the ashes. Hello, death and judgment. And your song is Placebo by Stray Kids. Oh, stop. I forgot the line. Okay. It feels like I got pulled into a fantasy. Meeting people I dreamt of in my dreams. Time to go. It's now time to start my voyage. Hello, Peter Pan vibes. Like, hello, like you can fly. Hello, everything is changing. Again, I truly feel like for you guys, everything is going to change and you're going to want to keep it secret. I'm just going to leave it at that. Now let's get your song, and that's going to do it for you guys. Group 1, your Demon Hunters. Okay, well, you know what? You're going to get both. You really are getting everything. Okay, so you got 2 songs. We've got Your Idol. Ooh, perfect line. Thank you for the pain because it got me going viral. That is so perfect for you guys. I'm glad I chose that line from that song because, again, I get this feeling of you're about to shine. All of your dreams are about to come true. It's going to be secret for a while, but eventually it's going to come out. And the people that hurt you, the people that tried to make you shrink, the people that fucked you over, that gave you complexes, they're going to regret it. They're going to regret it, but you're going to thank them for it because if it hadn't been for the stuff that you've been through, you wouldn't be where you are or about to be. You know what I mean? So anyway, your second song is What It Sounds Like. Yeah, okay, also perfect. I broke into a million pieces and I can't go back. But now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. Yeah. So honestly, 2 perfect songs, 2 perfect lines. Everything's about to change. And again, keep it a secret. But anyway, group 1, that's going to do it for you. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, consider subscribing. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, if you chose group 2, Mystery, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and dive right in and find out what area of your life is about to get a major unexpected upgrade. So, group 2. Let's see what we've got. All right, it's your love life. So, if you're not looking for love, this isn't your group. Or maybe it is your group because maybe you're one of those people that's like, I don't want love. And then it's like, boom, sucks for you. Here it is. Okay, let's go ahead and dive right in. I love a love reading. They're my absolute favorite. So group 2, everything is about to change in your love life. What do you need to know about that? Group 2. What is changing in your love life? What do you need to know? Okay, 5 of Swords. Okay, let me tell you. Ace of Swords. I feel like this is exactly what I just said. Maybe not every single one of you. This is a general reading. But I feel like for the majority of you guys, this is that group of like, oh, I don't want love. I just want money. Or I just want this. Or like, love, whatever. Well, too bad. Because you're about to get it. The 5 of Swords is all about like lay down the sword, right? The 5 of Swords is like wounded warrior energy. It's past pain. Your guard is up. I feel like you either... The feeling I'm getting for a lot of you, this is very specific, but I feel like a lot of you haven't had a lot of experience in dating. I feel like maybe you've had a relationship or 2, maybe you've had a fling or 2, or maybe you've really just never dated anyone. That's just kind of the feeling I'm getting. And because of that, I feel like you have a wall up. I think you have a bit of a complex, which the song Complex just popped into my head. I don't know why. Stray Kids. Maybe listen to that song. Because, I don't know, I feel like that does make sense. Okay, the Ace of Swords is all about clarity. It's also communication. So I specifically read the Ace of Swords as like online communication, direct messaging, DMs, social media. So very well could be that somebody's going to slide into your DMs, or it could be for some of you that maybe you need to slide into somebody's DMs. So take what resonates. But anyway... The 5 of Swords is like put down. I just got put down the ducky in my head. Anybody? 90s Sesame Street? Okay. Put down the sword. It's like put down, like you can end the battle. Like this battle is mental, right? The swords are all about mental energy. it's like you're in a mental battle with yourself of like, oh, it's not for me. No, it's just never going to happen. I don't even care. It's like, but deep down you do care. Like you do want love. You do want to be loved. You want to be held. You want to have that connection with someone. You just don't believe that it's possible because of, again, some wound that you have. Wounded warrior energy ×2 right here. So let's see what else we've got going on. So, oh, well, there she is. There you go. Yeah, you're wounded.
I am wounded.
It's a really funny moment from Frasier, which is one of my comfort shows. But yeah, like, I'm wounded just popped in my head, and it's comedic, right? I feel like that's you. I hate to laugh at you, but like I feel like there's a lightness to your reading for sure. So the 6 of Cups at the bottom currently. This is nostalgia. Hello, Frasier. Childhood trauma perhaps. This is also like coming home. This is such a cozy energy. The 6 of Cups is somebody that makes you feel at home with yourself, with them, in life in general. You have somebody coming in that is going to make you feel like just happy, giddy, loved. Like I feel like you don't even think you're capable of this, but you are. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to know about group 2's love life and this big, exciting change that's happening? Oh, yeah. Hello. 9 of Cups. 6 of Cups still at the bottom. 9 of Cups, as we all know, is the wish fulfillment card. It's emotional fulfillment. It's bliss. It's happiness. It's also a card of alignment. Let's get a little bit more info on that. Let's see. Group 2. Now, I mean, 9 of Cups to me, like, hello, this is your wish fulfillment. This is like, this person is going to be everything you've ever wanted and more. Everything you thought maybe, there she is, maybe didn't exist, or maybe wasn't for you, or maybe it would never happen. This person is everything that you've ever wanted and more. Okay. Let's get your final tarot card. Group 2. Your love, a wheel. Wow. Okay. And I'm just looking at the bottom, and the 3 cards I see: King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. King of Pentacles, stability. Could be an earth sign. 10 of Pentacles, also stability. This is the happy home. This is everything that we all want. 8 of Wands, bolt out of the blue. Unexpected communication, unexpected movement, things happening, again, out of the blue, moving very quickly. Okay, love that. And then, of course, the Wheel of Fortune. So there you go. The wheel is also a card of alignment, right? The wheel is karma. The wheel is karma. The wheel is alignment. Basically, I feel like you've been facing some deep wounds. For some of you, it's definitely connected to childhood. So it could be like, you know, mother issues, father issues, generational kind of curses, things like that. But no matter what, you've been really facing something within you that has been keeping you stuck on this wheel for a very long time, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about like learning a lesson, right? Like over and over. And sometimes we get stuck on the wheel. Sometimes we're a little stubborn. Sometimes something is really ingrained into our subconscious and it takes more than 1 or 2 go arounds to like break it loose. And so I feel like the way this feels is like, every time this is my feeling. It's like every time your life feels like it's moving in the right direction, it's like something happens. Like there's some fire that you have to put out. There's some bullshit that you have to deal with. And it's because it's the universe or your guides, you know, trying to redirect you. And I really do feel like for a lot of you guys, even if you want love, maybe you've just gotten to that point where you're just like, well, I guess it's just not happening. I don't even care anymore. Like, you know, and the universe is like, no, you're just not facing the right demon. You know, you're just not, I said this in group 1 too. Lots about demons. How fitting for our theme. But yeah, so again, the wheel is all about karma. And when you're fighting change, when you refuse to look at that like one thing that you need to look at, you're fighting the wheel. You just keep going like a hamster on a wheel, just round and round and round. You're getting nowhere. You're getting exhausted. These are cards of exhaustion, you know, wounded warrior. You've been through the battle. You've been through a lot of battles. And it's just like, all you have to do is let go. Just let go. Let it happen. Again, that 8 of Wands down here that was sticking out, it just happens. You just gotta let it happen. Let's get some oracles. Let's specifically start with romantic oracles. But again, with that 9 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Cups, hello. This is like your dream come true. Like dream guy, dream girl, dream person. Like this is your absolute and utter dream come true. Wish fulfilled. Deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. You are. You're doing it. You take off the mask. You're doing too much. Like it's you. Now I got I don't know if y'all watch Real Housewives, but Shannon Bedore and that other lady from OC back in the day. It's you. You. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, you're the one with the mask on, right? But you're only deceiving yourself. Again, I really feel like you're just kind of like, oh, I don't want love. No, love is not important. Love is stupid. I don't want it. I'd rather have something else. I'd rather do this. I'd rather like, You gotta be honest. You gotta take the mask off. If you want love, just say you want love. If it's scary or if you're afraid it's never gonna happen, again, face that demon. I feel like a lot of you have abandonment issues specifically. Could be trust issues, obviously. I kind of feel like they go hand in hand, but like specifically abandonment. Okay, that card really wanted to come out. Adventure. Seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. Yeah, I feel like you're about to start a big adventure. I feel like this is going to change everything. This could lead to moving for some of you. Again, the 8 of Wands can be moving. The 10 of Pentacles is that happy home energy. Again, King of Pentacles being someone who's very stable. This is someone who's very stable financially. I feel like they want to take care of you. I just cut the deck at Twin Flame, by the way. Like this is intense. Like this is huge. I feel like this person has the means, wants to take care of you. You just need to allow them to take care of you, essentially. Let's get another one from this deck. Okay. Trust. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Okay. Here's the thing. You're going to know when it's the right person. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust your own judgment, because maybe for some of you, you trusted someone in the past, whether that be romantic, family, friend, whatever. You trusted someone in the past and they burned you. And maybe it's happened multiple times. Maybe you've had to learn this lesson a few times. So maybe you've gotten to that like jaded place of like, I just got to wear a mask because I can't trust him. Ooh, Mulan, the reflection. I'm going to get you an angel number card. I think it's literally on one of these. I'm almost positive. If I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart. Is that the line? Something like that. That just popped into my head. Yes, I feel like you've been kind of beaten down a little bit, right? But now's the time for you to rise. Now's the time for you to face the demon and say, you don't have power over me anymore. I am going to open my heart. I want love. Even if I'm sitting here saying, no, I don't. No, I don't. Love's stupid. Yes. And this is, again, this is like earth-shattering love. This is not just like, oh, you fall in love, like tee-hee. Like, no, this is like your life's purpose has to do with love. It has to do with your soulmate, your true love, etc., all that good stuff. So you got to open your heart. You gotta trust a little bit. Okay. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. Yeah, this is like this is intense. Whoa. Okay. Oh my God, you've got to be joking. Hold on. Let me pick this card up. Are you ready? You're mysterious. Hello. Are you guys Scorpios, or do you have heavy Scorpio energy? Because you probably do. Okay. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. This is you. Again, this is you. This is that deception, the mask, the mystery. Hello. This couldn't be more perfect. Okay. Again, I feel like you guys have been wounded. You guys have been through it. You have had your trust broken time and time again in different relationships. For some of you, again, I feel like maybe you haven't dated a lot, and so maybe you feel like you never get chosen. You know, I feel like that's a wound for some of you as well. But because of that, you've put up a wall. You've put on a mask, whether you realize it or not. And I think a lot of you don't even realize that you've done that. But it's time. Ooh, you know what just popped into my head too? 𝓴𝓹𝓸𝓸. Like the very end when like Adam has that mask on and all of a sudden like it just like falls off because he wakes up to the fact that he's had a mask on like metaphorically this whole time, and like, oh, okay, that was a good one. I hope somebody has seen that show and gets that reference because that was so perfect for this group. That's literally, it just clicks off. Like it just, when you open your eyes, you had that Ace of Swords earlier at the bottom of the deck. Again, clarity, epiphanies. You're on the verge of one. You just have to let the mask fall off. Just let it fall off. Because when this person comes into your life, you are going to be so happy. Because if you do all of this too much, you're going to push them away energetically. Again, alignment. The Nine of Cups is alignment. The universe brings to you what you are aligned with, what you are an energetic match for. And again, I think specifically a lot of you have like given up on love because you feel like, well, it's just, I keep trying, I keep manifesting, I keep doing all this work and and nothing ever happens and everyone else gets to be happy. And so you're getting really frustrated. It's like because you have deeper wounds than other people and you have a deeper like love story than most people, the more work you have to go through, the more amazing the payoff is going to be. The more amazing the person, the connection, the love story, the life is going to be. And that's what it feels like for you guys. So yes, you've been through more than the average person. Yes, it's taken you longer than the average person. But again, it just means that the payoff is going to be so much more worth it. So don't give up. Let's do one of these. All right, group 2. Yes. Come to the Edge, number 36. Oh, and Never Ending Story, number 37 at the bottom. Okay, perfect. So Come to the Edge is basically like the Fool in the tarot. It's all about like taking the leap of faith into the unknown. And the Fool for me specifically in love readings is all about being open, being vulnerable, taking off the mask. It's basically like, I always say that if you want true love, you have to be open to getting your heart broken. You have to trust that you're not going to trust the wrong person because you've trusted the wrong people and you learned those lessons. And now you have to be strong enough to trust yourself that you're not going to make that mistake again. So it's really about trusting yourself first and foremost. But you need to be open to trusting the right person. You need to be open to being vulnerable. You need to take the mask off. And the never-ending story is basically the wheel. It's that never-ending loop of learning lessons. And it's all self-inflicted. That's the whole thing with this card is it's self-inflicted. It's unnecessary drama, wounded ego, limiting beliefs, the old stories, and they just keep going round and round and round. And you have to break yourself free of this pattern by coming to the edge, trusting in the unknown, embracing the feeling of anticipation and excitement about love instead of dread, right? So let's get you guys an angel number card, and then we'll get you your Demon Hunters song. All right, group 2. What's your... Stop! Oh my God! Group 1's was literally so perfect for them, and yours is literally so perfect for you. You can't make this shit up. Your angel number is 222. Twin flame / soulmate connection, balance, soul's purpose, embrace, love. And your song, one of my absolute favorites, Stray Kids, Sorry I Love You. I try to hide this feeling that I can't control. Oh my God, ding, ding, ding. I get carried away by this feeling that I can't control. Let yourself get carried away. Let yourself feel the anticipation, the excitement, the giddiness. When this person comes into your life, be a giddy schoolgirl. You know what I mean? Like that, regardless of gender, but like, you know that like saying like giddy schoolgirl, I'm getting like Page of Cups vibes, like super romantic, like giddy, like butterflies in the stomach. Let yourself feel that and let yourself feel it now, because again, that's how you're going to attract it. So, oh, this is so exciting. Okay. I love it. Let's get your song. So your K-pop Demon Hunters song, group 2, which song is for you? There we go. Ooh, for you. Stray Kids, the blessings wait for you. They're waiting for you. You just got to take the mask off. Okay, perfect. Your song is Free. Oh my God. Perfection. I've been hoping to change. Now I know we can change, but I won't if you're not by my side. Okay, of course, the one romantic like duet, right? From the movie, the one romantic song. Everything is just so lining up so perfectly. I've been hoping to change. You've been wanting to change. You've been stuck on this loop, but you've been unsure of like how to take the mask off, like how to trust again, how to change. I know we can change, but I won't if you're not by my side. here's what this feels like for me, you guys. You have done the healing that you are capable of doing. I feel like you are in the trap of healing perfectionism, right? Like, I have to be fully healed. I have to be perfectly healed. I can't have any hangups or insecurities or limiting beliefs or trust issues or I can't have any of that. Otherwise, my person won't come in. That's the trap you've been stuck on. Break yourself free of that loop. You are imperfect. They are imperfect. Everyone on planet Earth is imperfect. Nobody is ever perfect. Nobody meets their true love when they're just perfectly healed, because that's just not realistic and it doesn't happen. I feel like for most of you guys, that is why you've been stuck. And that's why you've been feeling frustrated in love and like it's never going to happen. Like, oh, fuck it. I don't want it anyway. Because you've been stuck in this lie that you have to keep putting in effort. You have to keep healing. You have to keep putting in all this work. And it's like, if you just come to the edge, the adventure is going to start like that. And you're going to heal together. Again, you've got twin flame connection, soulmate connection, balance. This is part of your soul's purpose. Your person is going to be just as crazy about you as you are about them. They are going to help you with your insecurities and your issues, and you are perfectly equipped to help them with theirs. It's balance. It's reciprocity. Like, that's the key. So it's time to free yourself from this lie that you're not ready yet. You're ready. You just need to accept it. Oh, and then a bing, bang, boom. Movement, messages, communication, everything happening. So there you go. All right, well, group 2, I loved your reading. Thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for you. If you enjoyed this and you're new, please consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, it is time for our final group, group 3, baby Saja. If this is your group, let's go ahead and dive right in. So we're going to find out what area of your life is about to get an unexpected major upgrade, a major positive change. Now, I've already filmed the other group, so I know which one this is with my genius powers of deduction, but you don't know, so it's a surprise. So let's see. What area of life is getting a major upgrade? For group 3, we have your career. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's get your cards, and let's see what is going on. So group 3, your career. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Okay. Then I just got awesome powers in my head. Oh, behave. Okay. Weird. 8 of Wands. This is probably it's one of my favorite cards. I love the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is bolt out of the blue, momentum, movement, communication, manifestations. It's the arrows of love. It's what you've put out into the universe finally coming back towards you. It is quick movement, passion, excitement. Like, this is everything. And it's typically, what's interesting is one of the groups got everything. Typically the 8 of Wands is kind of everything changing. So this is making me feel like for a lot of you guys, your career changing is going to change a lot of things in your life. It could change where you live, of course, changing your finances, changing the way you live, might bring new people into your life, etc., etc. So I feel like, and if you are looking for love, it does, that could definitely be included in this as well. So, but anyway, you've learned the lessons. The Wheel of Fortune is all about karma. It's all about embracing change, because again, this feels like massive change. Like I said, it's not, the career is the focal point for sure, and we're going to obviously talk about that. But like I said, with that 8 of Wands, it makes me feel like it's basically like, it's going to change a lot of things in your life for the positive. And so I think for a lot of you guys, you fought that out of fear. Oh, well, what if I have to move? And am I going to make new friends? And what if I have to do this? And how's this going to work out? And I feel like you've finally let go of that. And if you haven't, this is what you need to do to get to this. You just need to let go of control and that fear of change, really, of how's everything going to change if that happens. The universe will make, the 8 of Wands is like that, like card of like the universe making things happen as like smoothly, as serendipitously, as magically as possible. So if you're worried about, well, oh my God, well, how am I going to afford this? Or how am I going to do that? Or, don't worry about it. Let the universe take the wheel. All right, so your career is massively changing. What do we need to, yes, the Fool. I think this is something totally new. the wheel, still at the bottom, by the way. I feel like this is something totally new. Some of you may have already taken that fool's leap. So for instance, this is just like for somebody very specific, or maybe a couple of very specific people. If you've been putting effort into something, like perhaps social media, and it just kind of feels like, you know, nothing's really happening. Maybe there's a little growth, you know, whatever. This is like that boom, you hit the algorithm kind of moment. So for some of you, I feel like that's what's been happening. And it doesn't have to be social media. That's just what popped into my head. But it could also very well be that maybe you decided you wanted to make a change. So maybe you've been applying to different types of jobs. Maybe you've been learning different skills, and maybe it's about to start paying off. So I feel like for most of you, you've kind of already taken that fool's leap. Now, for others of you, it's just an energetic leap. Maybe you haven't physically done anything, and maybe you haven't had to. This can just represent like an energetic leap. Again, that feeling I was getting of like that resistance, that fear of change, of like, well, if I get this job, where am I going to live? And how am I going to, you know, how am I going to do this? And how am I going to move 1,000 miles away? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you've let go of that. So for a lot of you, that's what that fool represents. It's just kind of like that energetic leap of faith, of just trusting that everything's going to work out. And again, if you haven't done that, that's what you need to do, because that's what's going to bring in the Eight of Wands, which is, again, everything that you want. So stop blocking it. Yes, new friends, celebration. I see you socializing. I don't know why, like Sex and the City's popping in my head. New York City. Atlanta just popped into my head randomly. I don't know why. Maybe some of you are going to move to Atlanta. Maybe you live in Atlanta. The world, moving, travel. So also the end of a major chapter, beginning of a new major chapter. Yeah, I really feel like you're going to be celebrating this. You're going to be making new friends. I think a lot of you are entering your era of like single girly, single guy, like, you know, in the city, like kind of like making new friends. Like, I don't know, that's just what's popping into my head. Okay. Ooh, how dreamy is he? King of Wands. Okay, let's get one more card. Justice. Okay. And then I just want to clarify this King of Wands, because this could be a couple things. Let's see. Clarify this King of Wands for us, please. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay. Now, in terms of a career, the King of Wands for me is like the boss you want to work for, or the person you want to work with, you know? So a collaborator, a boss, etc. Someone who's very compassionate, creative, cares about you, doesn't just care about like the job, you know? Someone who's a real treat to work with. Now with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups here, for some of you, this will be romantic. I feel like this is a romantic connection coming in because of your work. For others of you, if this is not romance, this is simply just stating that you're going to be working with or for somebody that makes you really happy. That is somebody that, like, the best boss in the world, the best collaborator in the world. Ace of Cups is all about your cup overflowing. You know, it can represent romantic love, but it can also represent platonic love and just, you know, love for your career. So, yeah, justice, the scales are balancing. Karma keeps coming up. I really feel like I have been predicting like Karmageddon for years, because, you know, we all have eyes, and for a long time, most of the good people have been suffering, and all of the horrible people have been thriving and getting away with literal war crimes and just, you know, whatever. And even on smaller levels, just like, yeah, they keep going ahead. They keep getting, you know, maybe you've seen other people get the careers that you want, and you're like, they're not qualified. They're an asshole. Like, they're fake. They're, you know, they're entitled, they're this, and like, I'm putting in the work, and why am I? The scales are balancing. I've been feeling this feeling of Karmageddon coming for the last like 3 or 4 years. I don't know if it's going to happen just yet. Let's hope so. But it feels like it's like right in that ether. Like the veil feels very thin, and it feels like it's right there. This is your Karmageddon. This is your positive karma that you've been working so hard for. Like, this is that payoff. So again, what I'm seeing in my head is I'm literally seeing like hanging out with friends, making new friends, moving to a new city, just again, like the career of your dreams, the boss, the coworkers, you know, etc., the collaborators of your dreams. Like I said, for some of you, this is specifically social media, but not for everybody, and that's okay. It could be a legal career for some of you, obviously, with justice there. And again, the Fool, like I said, that's your key. It's more about an energetic leap of faith than anything, I feel like, for you guys. It's that energetic leap of faith of like, don't worry about all the moving pieces. The universe will figure it out. It'll all get lined up. Because I really do feel like a lot of you, you're moving for this. You're moving for this amazing career opportunity. And it's so worth it. This is like your life beginning, is what it feels like. I just feel like fun, excitement, friendship, fun, good karma. Again, this is, and the career is definitely the focal point. It's what I'm picturing is it's almost like the career is the focal point, and there's all these like branches like coming off of it of like friendship, new city, fun, love, you know, all these other things. Laughing at the downfall of horrible people that have made your life miserable, you know, all the good stuff. So let's see what else is going on for group 3. Your career changing. Overnight, just popped into my head, like your career changing overnight. So for a lot of you, I feel like it is going to be like an overnight change. Like you go to sleep and you wake up to an email and you're like, oh my God, this is it. This is the job. Like this is the opportunity. Or, oh, there she is. Or again, if it's social media, you go to sleep and then all of a sudden you wake up and you got 20,000 more followers, you know? Okay. And this one fell on the ground. So we have my personal favorite card from this deck, number 22, Blessed. And then number 13, Fork in the Road. Okay, this is literally this. So you basically got this message twice, which is insane. The Blessed card, you know what? Actually, let's read this one from the book. Let's read the excerpt because it's too perfect. And the Fork in the Road makes so much sense too, but okay. 22, there we go. There are moments in life when out of the blue, hello, bolt out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention, aka karma here. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. So number 1, all your blessings. Again, this is more than just one thing. Yes, the career is the focal point, but it's more than one thing. That's number 1. And number 2, the part where it says you know deep down you did not deserve any of it, the way that I always interpret that is, again, it's not because you did something. It's not like, oh, I applied to the correct job or I posted that right video. It's about the Fool energy, and that's where that Fork in the Road comes in. The Fork in the Road is like kind of like the Lovers. It's a decision. It's which way do you want to go? Basically, the feeling I'm getting for you guys, I'm just gonna move that out of the way. The feeling I'm getting for you guys is like, again, you have to choose the leap of faith. You have to choose energetically to jump into that Fool energy of, okay, I'm just going to trust. I'm just going to trust that everything's going to happen, because that's when everything happens. When you stop worrying about all the moving pieces and you stop worrying about, but when, but how, but where, but what do I need to do? Da, 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 da. When you let all that go, that's when this can happen. That's when the clouds part. That's when the miracles come in. That's when the bolt out of the blue, the communication, the job opportunity, the hitting the algorithm, that's when it happens. It's all about that leap of faith and just trusting. That's how you balance those scales out. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to know? Group 3. Group 3. What else does group 3 need to know? Oh, perfect. I love this card. This is number 20, the Gifted Guide. Stars, chaos, opportunity. You don't need it all figured out. Most perfect card. You don't need it all figured out. Again, that's the message here. You don't need it all figured out. I feel like for a long time you've been like overthinking and like constantly doing, right? Like, I gotta apply, I gotta learn this skill, I gotta post this video, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But now is the time where I feel like it's like, okay, you've done enough. Now it's about alignment. Now it's about trusting. Now it's about the leap of faith of letting the stars align, of letting the chaos do its thing in the background, because the opportunity is coming. It's on the way. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to know every single move that you need to make. Let the universe have some space to move things around for you. Okay. I'm sorry. Like, he's literally a K-pop idol. Like, look at him. Sorry. It's just, Again, perfect. Perfect for this reading. Yeah, again, I can't stop looking at that King of Wands. Like I said, for some of you, career-wise, this is your boss. This is your collaborator. This is somebody that's going to be amazing and creative and passionate. For some of you, again, this is love. That Ace of Cups as a clarifier. Again, the Eight of Wands is not just one thing happening, right? It's everything happening all at once. And here you go. Moon dance, celebration. So this card basically is exactly what you think. It's basically the Three of Cups. Again, you've got like the Eight of Wands twice. You've got the Three of Cups twice. And essentially kind of the Fool twice here. So all of your oracles are pretty much just reiterating what we've already gotten. And the celebration card is literally a card of like, you're about to be celebrating something. That's what it says in the book. It's like, stay positive, keep believing, because you have something that you're going to be celebrating very soon. And it's going to be, again, it's going to be this career opportunity that is the career of your dreams, that leads to the move of your dreams, that leads to the friends and the life and the love of your dreams. Your karma is coming in full force. Okay, we're definitely going to do an angel number card and obviously your demon hunter song, but I feel like I want maybe like one more oracle. Let's do a romantic oracle just for, you know, I know not everybody cares about love, but let's just get one romantic card. Illusions. Okay. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. That's very interesting. Honestly, I kind of don't really know what that would mean in this situation, because I feel like for you, like love's coming in. I guess it could represent that maybe for some of you, you are just so focused on your career that maybe you think you can't have it all. The Eight of Wands and the Blessed card would say otherwise. You've got, again, you've got friendship, you've got love, you've got moving, you've got living, you've got career, you've got everything. So maybe some of you feel like you just can't see it, you can't have it all, but you can. That's honestly, that's what popped into my head. So that's the message we're going to take from that. But let's get you an angel number card, and then we'll get you a demon hunter's song. Okay. Group 3, what is your angel number message? Group 3. Okay, you got the same one as group 1. Okay, so here you go. Which is interesting because, spoiler, group 1 is the group that got everything changing. So maybe some of you might want to watch group 1 as well. But 1313, transformation, intuition, positive change, manifest through the ashes. And you've got the song Placebo by Stray Kids. And I feel like this is literally perfect for you. It feels like I got pulled into a fantasy, meeting people I dreamt of in my dreams. Time to go. It's now time to start my voyage. Yeah. Maybe watch group 1 if you didn't already for some of you guys, but 100%, this is the feeling I'm getting for your group is, again, like, yes, I know I keep saying this. I'm so sorry for repeating myself for the 5th time. The career is the focal point. That is like the thing that changes, that leads to everything else changing, but really everything is changing for you. That's what it feels like. And it's like, again, like I said, I'm picturing Sex in the City. I'm picturing like, you know, going out and having fun and friends and, you know, love. And it's just like, I feel like everything is changing for you and it's going to be magical. So yeah, watch group 1. Anyway, let's get your demon hunter's song. Group 3, there she is. Okay. You've got your idol. Thank you for the pain because it got me going viral, which is interesting because, again, spoiler, group 1 got 2 songs, but this is one of the songs that they got. So that's interesting. Also, literally, it's his line. So how perfect. You picked baby, you got baby. Thank you for the pain because it got me going viral. Yeah, literally. I literally picked up on, for some of you guys, this literally is social media. This literally is hitting the algorithm, going viral. Maybe there's people that didn't believe in you. Maybe there's, you know, people you've had to cut out or friends you've had to walk away from. Maybe that's part of your fork in the road for some of you guys. And maybe you've wondered, like, is this getting me anywhere? Like, the illusions feel like, kind of like the moon card is what it's giving me. It's like the moon card, the haziness, the am I on the right path? Am I doing the right things? Again, you don't need it all figured out. Life is messy. It looks like a mess. Sometimes it feels like you're getting absolutely nowhere. Nothing you do is working, but it's all part of the path. It's all part of the journey. It's all about you becoming stronger. It's all about you going through what you need to go through to get to this point. And that's what's about to happen. You're about to be celebrating big time. Again, it's like I said, specifically if you're doing social media, you're hitting that algorithm. And if it's not social media, again, it's like a dream job opportunity that leads to like everything else changing. You don't need it all figured out. Take the leap of faith. Trust that the clouds are going to part. Let it all come together because it's going to be amazing. and karma is on your side. But anyway, group 3, that's going to do it for you. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, maybe check out group 1. If you're new, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, you guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. So what I've been doing for a while in my outro is as a reward, not a reward, but like as a thank you, that's better. As a thank you for watching to the end. Okay, that was adorable. I don't know if the mic picked up Flurry's yawn, but anyway, as a thank you for watching to the end, I usually pull like a couple oracle cards, and I totally forgot to do that. So I'm going to do something different. I am opening up my Apple Music, and I have like, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 songs, and I'm just going to go hit shuffle. I'm going to hit it 3 times. I will put on the screen which 3 songs popped up, and maybe there's a special message for you in one of those songs. Maybe listen to it, maybe look up the lyrics, but I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, perfect. Song 1 is Girl Worth Fighting For from Mulan. Song 2 is Railway by Bang Chan from Stray Kids. And song 3 is... Okay, next day editing Brooke here. I am replacing the 3rd song because basically it was like a super old Eminem song, and I love Eminem, but some of his old stuff is a little, you know, dated, and I feel like he's like apologized for it, and like, you know what I mean? Anyway, if you know, you know, just lots of like super intense kind of like homophobic, transphobic type stuff, like very intense. And the song that was our 3rd song, I've literally never listened to it before. And you might be thinking, well, then why did you have it downloaded? Because I'm a completionist. And even if I don't listen to a full album, like 9 times out of 10, I just download the full album. But my gut told me to look up the lyrics, and I did. And I was just like, no, no, absolutely not. That is not the vibe that we're ever going for here. So, I hit shuffle again this morning, and we got a new 3rd song. So our new 3rd song is Ay Dios Mío by Karol G, which I love that song. It is so like cute, romantic, adorable. Like, I don't know, there's a little bit of like a ethereal, dreamy kind of quality to it. I don't know, I love it. It might also be because the only reason I know this song is because someone put it on a reel, like a Hanji song, like reel, and he's like my literal dream man, so maybe that's what makes it dreamy for me. I don't know, but anyway, that is our 3rd and final song. All right, thanks guys, bye. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate you. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. All right, bye guys.